too many characters. Oh my gosh, it worked. Yeah. I'm on a roll. Hello there. Valerie Walton here with ValerieWalton.com. I'm going to show you how to avoid being a crypto creep and instead being able to find folks and get folks into your MLM, your network marketing company like this, the right way, the professional way. So where do I even begin with this whole thing? I don't even know. Well, first thing, let me make sure that YouTube is showing up properly because I'm not seeing it. It's just spiraling here. And we don't like that. I need to see what the hell's going on. Am I live or what? I don't even have my phones near me today. This sucks. Yeah, everything's super slow for some reason. I don't have time for this. But I do want to make sure that I'm on and you can see me and hear me okay. Oh my gosh, what is happening? This is what happens when you go live. It won't let me unmute. Super slow for some reason. There we go. Now I need to mute it back. Oh my God. Child, what the hell's happening? Okay. So great. You can hear me and see me okay. And if you are catching me for the very first time, hello and welcome. Again, my name is Valerie Walton. I am a certified online business coach, home business coach, marketer, and trainer. And I have been so for the past 5+ years. During that time, I've helped over 4,000 entrepreneurs be able to get their start. And now here I am on, I'm about to say Facebook. Here I am on YouTube, just looking to help you get where you want to be. I want to help you get where you want to be. Now, I will put out this disclaimer. I've got a lot of videos on here, and although I do, and each and every one of them will give you some value when it comes to how to grow your business the right way, you're not going to be able to build a business on just free content alone. I'm going to just put that out there right now. And so I love to see which ones of my viewers and subscribers actually put their money where their mouth is when they say, I want to be successful. I want to build a long-term, stable, profitable business. Okay. Even if all you invested was, $1 into yourself, these really are indications that you believe that you are going to attract who you are. You can't attract people to you that are going to invest in you and make transactions with you if you're not even going to invest in yourself, right? So just putting that out there. I felt moved to share that. So here's the next thing. I've been doing this series on different niches inside of network marketing on how they can grow their business in a way that is not going to be spammy. What's interesting to me is after getting feedback, I found out that a lot of people don't really understand what spam looks like, right? Because what leaders like myself will say is don't spam people, don't bug people, instead give out quality content, right? Give out valuable content. And so you'll sit there thinking, well, wait, what I have to offer people is valuable. Let me go make content about that. And now you're making content about your products or your services or your business opportunity, and you're still wondering why you're not getting results. Well, sorry to tell you, all of that is spam too. When you're posting about your products, your services, your business opportunity, that is spam. And I'll tell you why. People did not come onto your social media platform to be sold. They came on to be social. Okay. So you want to focus on marketing your business, not selling your business when you get on social yourself. Okay. Now, what's the difference? I give this example out a lot. It's like sex. Okay. I'm gonna just put it out there. Marketing is the foreplay. It's getting a person in the mood. Okay. Right. Making sure that you guys are attracted to each other. Okay. And then, getting in the mood. You know what I'm talking about. We're all adults here. And then when it comes to sales is the climax. It's really difficult to go straight to a climax and nothing's happened in between, right? you know, men have some mechanical issues they got to deal with down there to make sure everything's right, if you get my drift. Right. And women have to be in a position where they are prepared and really feeling it, really in the mood, right? And moisturized, if you get what I'm saying. So that's the mechanics. That's the marketing part, right? That is our responsibility as network marketers. We're marketing first and foremost. Now, in order to market, you're going to have to get social. Okay. Very important. Getting social is a requirement for marketing. And that's why getting on social media and doing social media marketing works so well if you're doing it right, if you have the skill for it. Right. So I'm going to give you some tips today. But if you ever think to yourself, wow, Val really shared some powerful tips for me. I need everything step by step from beginning to end, from A to Z. If that's you, then what you're going to want to do is get yourself a ticket to the upcoming workshop that I'm hosting with some pals of mine who are also coaches, leaders, and mentors that have gotten great results in their business, just like myself, if not better, and also have tons more experience even than me. And they've also helped thousands of entrepreneurs. So we decided to team up, get together, let our forces combine, and share with people in just 3 days how they can get results that most marketers out here can't get in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So you are going to be able to position yourself to really be able to get the results that you want and get them faster, get them better, and create much more solid stability in your business for the long term. If you attend this workshop, the workshop has a 100% success rate. There is no one who has attended this workshop who has not gotten results. Okay, so make sure that you get that ticket. Yes, you will need to show yourself that you believe in yourself by investing into yourself and getting that ticket. Okay, so now with that being said, you know, I talked about the fact that if you're posting about your products and your business opportunity and your services all the time, then that is spam. Now, why is that spam? Because again, people came on to get social. They came on to have some conversations, talk about some cool, interesting things, funny things, powerful, meaningful things, stuff like that. They did not come on here to talk about crypto, right? So if you get on here and you become that crypto creep and all you want to talk about is cryptocurrency for every post, every time, you never show a picture of yourself. You never do any videos of yourself. You're never talking about anything other than crypto. I want you to think about something. Your Facebook profile. I want you to look at your Facebook profile as if it were a TV network that you own. Okay. And you are in control. You are the one who selects what kinds of content gets displayed on the station. Okay. Imagine having a station where all you do is show commercials back to back to back to back to back, right? We're not even talking about QVC. Okay. We're not talking about the infomercials that come on in the middle of the night. I'm talking about just hard selling, in your face sales every single minute of every day. Every time you post something, every piece of content is that. Would you sit there and watch that for hours on end? If that were a YouTube channel, would you sit there and subscribe to that channel with these annoying ads? No, right? People pay extra to get rid of ads. They pay, I do. I pay extra for Hulu, extra for Netflix to make sure ain't no ads showing, right? And I'm really considering that for YouTube as well. I heard there's a way to do it. I got to figure it out. Okay. So if that's the case, now I want you to think about popular TV networks. They have different kinds of content. Do they show commercials? Do they do ads? Do they promote stuff? Yes. Yes, they do. But it's few and far between when compared to actual content that people get some value out of, like a comedy, right? A sitcom, or a drama, right? Or a heartfelt, what do they call those? What do I want to call it? they call it a heart piece or a heartfelt piece or something like that, where they're sharing a beautiful success story or love story, or even a documentary, right, that digs deeper into a certain topic. These are all different kinds of content. And that's what you're going to want to do with your Facebook profile. Now, there's so much more I could say about a Facebook profile and how to set up the profile in a manner that will help you to get exactly what you want, that will help you to make your Facebook profile essentially a lead magnet in and of itself. And if you want to know how to do that, I want you, by the end of this video, look down into the comment section, and I will be sure to give you the link. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Give you the link to a free training I'm going to give out, which is called the Profile Profits Cheat Sheet. Okay. Now, once that profile is set up properly, and then it's time to put content out, what are some things that you as somebody in cryptocurrency can do? Okay. We're going to focus on 3 activities that you're going to want to do: build, engage, and sell. Build your audience up, engage with that audience, and then you can start selling to that audience, right? Now, I don't know if you've heard, but it's really important for you to have assets in your business. And the most important asset that you're ever going to have in your business is your list. Now, what does that mean? Your list is a list of contacts, right? Where you have their name, their email, possibly even their telephone number. You need that list of contacts. You cannot build on just Facebook alone or just any social media platform alone. We saw what happened not too long ago with Facebook and that whole, what was it, 5 or 6 hours of being down, and people were panicking, losing their damn mind, child. That was crazy. So in events like that, and even when that's not happening and things are fine on Facebook, you still want to be able to have a way that you can connect with your contacts that is off of social media, that is in a more private, intimate setting with them and only them, right? They get some exclusive access to you that the general public on social media does not get. As you nurture these relationships with your contacts, the trust grows. The stronger the trust, the more likely you are to get a transaction. So if you're looking to build up your cryptocurrency network marketing team, if you're looking to, show people show people all about crypto, then this is where the journey begins. You cannot just go out and make a list of the people you know. You have to build a list, and you're going to build a list with your lead magnet. Now, although your Facebook profile can essentially be a lead magnet, you want to actually give something of value to prove to people, okay, that it's worth it for them to be associated with you. All right. If you don't, and you want to just get them in the business, you're going to lose them. Okay. Because there's so much out here online that, people are just bombarded with offers and all kinds of stuff all the time. They need a reason to pay any attention to you, right? You need a good way, a good method of interruption marketing. And having a lead magnet and providing that is definitely going to help you. So now, what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet will be some type of valuable content. And now we're finally going to talk about what that actually is. But it's going to be valuable content that you are going to give them in exchange for something. Not in exchange for money. Not yet. You haven't earned the money yet. You haven't earned the right to ask for the money yet. But in exchange for their contact information, so that you're now adding them on as a contact and building your contact list. Okay. So what is that valuable content? Well, this is where being a grown up, right, being a mature marketer, a mature entrepreneur comes in. Because you can't just go out here trying to offer something to any and everybody. Okay. That's what the amateurs do. That's what the immature marketer does, because they have not grown and developed yet. What you're going to do, because you're not the immature marketer, you're a mature marketer. You're going to get out here. What you're going to do is you are going to develop a target audience. You're going to figure out who exactly would be able to benefit from what you have to offer, and you're going to get specific. Okay. Now, I know what some crypto folks are going to say right now. I know what some network marketers in general are going to say right now. I'm not going to throw y'all under the bus, crypto people. Okay. If you're in crypto, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. I promise. But I got to tell you, if you didn't know, when it comes to all of the different network marketing niches, Forex and crypto have been voted as the most annoying. And it's not because of what you offer. It's because of how those marketers are offering it. It's freaking annoying, right? It's too aggressive. It's too persistent. It's too overbearing. And it's so invasive. It's so impersonal. And people don't like that, right? You come across as someone who's desperate. You come across, and I know you don't mean to, but you're coming across as someone who is, only concerned about whether or not you make a quick buck, and not really concerned about helping anyone, serving anyone, or solving any problems. And as an entrepreneur, that's what we do. Entrepreneurs are professional problem solvers. So if you don't focus on that, no wonder you're not closing the sales the way that you'd like. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to fix that. All right. So like I said, you're going to need a lead magnet, and it's going to need to have some kind of valuable information in there. The information that answers common problems or common questions that your target audience has. So again, your target audience is not everybody, because if it were, I want you to think about something. You know what a target looks like, right? It's the little circle with the rings around it, and then the bullseye in the center, right? Have you ever tried to go and play darts in a room with no target? Have you ever tried that? And you're looking around like, what the hell? Where's the target? Where's the target? And the owner of this place says to you, oh, everything's a target. Here's some darts. Go crazy. How is everything a target? If everything's a target, then nothing's a target. I'm just supposed to just throw my darts all around. That's crazy. Well, it's the same thing for your target audience. How can you possibly say everybody's your target audience, or everybody's a prospect, or everybody that wants to make money, or everybody that wants to invest is your target audience? It can't be everybody. You're going to have to become more selective in who you're sending your message to. What message? The message on who you are, what you stand for in terms of your business, and how you help them solve their problems. Okay? Very important. So if you're offering crypto, then you want to think deeper than just, oh, I want somebody who wants to learn crypto. You need to think about the demographic as well as the psychographic. You need to think about, yes, is this person like myself? Is this a mom like me, right? Are they a single mom? Are they, somebody, maybe your target audience is somebody who's fresh out of college and wants to start investing in crypto now. Maybe it's somebody who's in retirement, right? Now, so far, we're just talking about demographics, but what about the psychographic? The psychographic helps to answer the question, why, right? Where as well. Where are they right now in their lives that has them to a point that they realize crypto is a great idea for them, or is a great possibility for them to look into, right? That's going to be super important. So you'll want to focus on those things. And again, if you need a little bit of help with this, shoot, forget a little bit. I give you a whole lot of help. We cover this in depth inside of that level 1 workshop. And level 1 is all about social media, networking, prospecting, learning how to get out here online, attract the right people to you, have some really great quality conversations, and close. Okay. So all of that. Now, what could a really good lead magnet look like? What would you have to create in terms of content that could be a really great lead magnet? Well, I'm going to answer that question with a question. Wouldn't it be cool if you didn't have to figure that out? Wouldn't that be cool if there was already something done for you where you could give that out as trustworthy, reliable information that you would be giving out in exchange for adding people to your contact list, right? Because if a person gives you their contact information, then not only are you adding on to your list, but they've given you permission to contact them. Otherwise, why give you their information, right? Again, we're going to take it back to sex and dating and stuff. If you're out somewhere, you're out at a bar, you see a nice looking girl, she sees you, you go over there and approach, y'all have a nice brief conversation, and then you ask for her number so you can contact her, she's going to give you her number. If she didn't want you to contact her, she wouldn't give you the number, right? So in giving the number, that means that she has also given you permission to use the number, right? And it's the same thing with your leads, right? They give you their email, they give you their telephone number, they've given you permission to text them, or they've given you permission to email them. And that's what you need, okay? So now let me show you what I meant when I said, you know, wouldn't that be cool if you had this? Right? Like some form of info that you could just go ahead and start giving out to people right now. Is it here? It is here. Bam. Okay. You're going to love what I'm getting ready to show you, child. Look at this child. You're going to love it, child. It's crazy, child. Okay. Now, let's get in on this joint. Are we here or are we here? Okay, cool. I'm going to share my screen with you right now. Okay. Now I'm going to share my screen. I didn't realize that was up there. Okay. So here we are. This is a lead magnet. This is a free report, okay, with 5 cryptocurrency and Bitcoin frequently asked questions that you'll need to know before you jump into the wild world of crypto. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? Now, this is a way for you to show a little bit of integrity, a little bit of dignity, right? And a little bit of transparency. Because before you go approaching people about crypto, hey, you look like a like-minded individual, check out this link and give me your feedback link. Instead of doing that, what you could do is put out a post of some sort, and we're going to talk about how you're going to do this part. But you can put out a post of some sort that asks people, right, or that addresses your target audience in a manner that they say, well, you know what? Yeah, I do want some information on crypto. Yeah, I was curious to know about that. Yeah, I have heard of it. Things like that. To where you're going to leave a call to action in your post. And again, I promise you, we're going to go through what all of that stuff is. So that when they ask for more info, this is the info you're going to give them, and it's already done for you. Okay. So in order for them to read the PDF, they got to enter their info. Okay. Now, once they've entered that info, let me stop sharing for just a second because I got to open it up without opting in myself. Okay. Cool. Once they've entered that info, they'll get taken to the second page. And here it says you're in. Now you can access that PDF report below. Make sure you bookmark this, right? Save this page. Now, they're going to go and download their report. But if they ever have any questions or need anything, your contact info will be here. And you can put as little or as much contact info as you want. If you don't want to have your phone number there like I do, you don't have to have that there. Your name and your picture is also going to be here too. So again, very much branded towards you. And even a way for them to click a button to go and join your opportunity if your company allows you to have a link that you can just send people to and they can sign up on their own. If you're in a company where they don't allow that and you have to manually sign people up, then you can always change this button to go somewhere else. maybe what you want to do is have them get the report, read it, and then connect with you, schedule time to talk to you in a Zoom session or something like that. Then you would change this My Opportunity button to Book My Call or something like that, right? Or even a Facebook button, right? Join me on Facebook or whatever, right? Whatever you want, you can make that button be whatever you want. All right, so now they're going to click to download the report. We're going to open it up. All right, and here you go. So this is what it would look like, okay? And we're going to cover 5 things in here. Going to be pretty cool. Now, of course, I'm not going to sit here and show you everything. You want to know what's in here, you got to put your information in. But anyway, great resource here that you can offer to people, right? Look at that, 7 pages of good stuff here. And think about it. You didn't have to come up with the content yourself. You didn't have to put together the content yourself. You did not have to design this, nor did you have to hire a graphic designer yourself. You didn't have to hire a copywriter yourself to make sure that all the copy looks good and grabs people's attention. And you didn't have to get anybody technical to put together the funnel for you. You didn't have to do any of that stuff yourself. And if you did have to do it, that would be a lot of money that you're paying out to outsource this stuff for you. Okay. But when you use something like this, this is actually included in a membership that you'd need to get in order to have access to this, and also be able to customize it, which is great. The membership is super affordable and more worth it than you'll ever know. So when it comes to that, let me show you a little bit more. So even once you're in here, if I were to edit this, what's really cool is I can customize it by doing exactly like I said. I can customize that button, have it go to any link that I want it to go to. I can add in a bonus, and inside the bonus, I can add in some additional images or even a video of myself welcoming the person or introducing myself to them and encouraging them to take the next step, which would be to chat with me. Let's have a conversation. I love to send people directly to a conversation. Why? Because a conversation is the fastest path to cash. All I got to do is ask a few questions to qualify them, and then bam, make my offer. I've just made some money, and I can do that in a matter of minutes, and so can you. And if you don't know how, this is another reason why we need to connect. This is another reason why you need to get into this community as well. Okay. And so in addition to that, if you needed help getting out here on social media and marketing this, you're also given marketing assets, including a cover image, a scroller video, and even a Canva template with the scroller video so that you can add your name and your picture to it. And again, really personalize this and brand yourself. Okay. We're very big on that. I've always been big on that, branding yourself and not branding your company. So many things can happen that are unexpected, but what's never going to change is you're always going to be you. Right. So keep branding yourself. Now, with that being said, if you wanted access into this amazing community called MLSP, which I have tons of videos on, if you want access to that, I can give you access to it for just $1. And with that $1, you're going to get an additional training. You're going to get 30 days access to MLSP, and you're going to get access to that crypto lead magnet that you can now go in and customize. And we are going to train you on how to use it, how to set it up the way you want, and then how to use it. So there's that. And then also, I did promise that I was going to show you, well, how exactly are you going to get out here and post about stuff? So let me get into that too. Because you're actually going to learn that when you first get in here and get started. So that's pretty freaking cool, right? Right in your getting started steps, we got a little housekeeping. You're going to learn a little bit about MLSP and exactly what it does and how it's going to help you build your business. Then we got to set up the system so you can start generating leads. If you don't have leads, you can't have customers. And if you don't have customers, you ain't going to have no money, right? So we got to start somewhere. We start with the leads. You can even earn some money here with MLSP. So you can earn as you learn. And then we get into, bam, let's get these leads. So there's actually two parts to this, showing you how you can get out, post things on social media to start getting the leads that you want, right? And we get to that point that we show you how to create a post that actually grabs folks' attention. Same thing for this. We start talking about what the generic campaigns are, which is where you're going to find that cryptocurrency campaign. And you can get in there and start posting about these, right? We got a lot of different ones for different audiences. So that's cool too. Okay. So all of that's in there. So now, once you are setting up your profile the right way with my profile profits cheat sheet that you're going to get out of the description box, and now you're going to get out here and start posting based on what you're going to learn from that $1 MLSP trial that you're not going to pass up. The next thing is, what do you do now that you're getting leads? Because you will get leads. What do you do now? Well, you're going to get that workshop ticket if you haven't gotten that yet, but you're also going to now have these conversations. What are you going to converse about? You're going to converse about the very thing you gave them information on, because now you know for sure that this person wants to talk about it. Why? How do you know that? Because they gave you their information to receive your information, that freebie, right? So now you're going to go and talk to them about crypto. You're going to ask them certain questions. Have they ever heard of crypto before? Are they aware of it? Do they know anybody else that has any association with it? These are the kinds of things that you're going to talk about with them. And then you can let them know, yes, I'm actually a part of a company that allows you to be able to, really go far with crypto. Would you like for me to tell you more about it? When that person says yes, not if, but when, that's when you can start sending out your link and sending out the video presentation, but not before. Because here's one final thing that I want to remind you of, and that is this very chart that I've been posting every freaking day almost. At least it feels like it. Where is it? And this is your sales process, your sales funneling process made simple. What most people do, and I'm sorry, but a lot of people in crypto and Forex do this. And again, I'm not going to throw you under the bus, but a lot of network marketers, period, do this. They go on social media, they say everybody's my target audience, and then bam, they try to go straight into selling people. Please don't do that. You get on social media to find your target audience and to attract your target audience. Then the way that you do that is going to be through the posts that you put out that we are going to teach you how to do. The ones that are not spammy, the ones that do not annoy the hell out of people, the ones that will actually draw people in to having a fun conversation with you. Because it's social media. We're supposed to have fun out here. When you draw those folks in, those folks still are not prospects yet. They're suspects. These are people whose behavior is showing that they just might be interested in your offer because now they're engaging with your content. So remember, I said build, engage, and then sell. It is not time to sell yet. You're still in the engagement phase. Okay. So you're in the build and engagement phase at the same time, actually, at this point. So now that you're putting out your content, you want to have a call to action. You want to have some way to have them take the step to come to you and tell you, yes, I want that report from you. Yes, I want to give you my contact information. Yes, I want you to contact me about crypto. And that is when you will give them the link to that lead magnet. They will enter their information, which now makes them a lead because they have entered their information. They've now not only shown interest, by watching your post, watching your video or liking your post or commenting on your post, but now they have also given you a means to communicate with them. Now they are a lead. And a lot of people think that this is the beginning, but no, you've done so much work so far. You're halfway done. You're not just beginning, you're almost at the finish line. Now, the way you take them from a lead to a prospect is you've got to follow up. You've got to do your part next. So yes, they've given you their information, right? So just like the girl gave you the phone number, child, well, it's time for you to pick up the phone and call her so y'all can talk and schedule a date. Okay. So that's what happens here. They've given you their contact info. They're waiting on you to use that info so that you can now have a conversation with one another. And through the conversation, you need to determine three things. 1, the need. 2, the desire. 3, the resources and willingness. So do they even have a need for crypto in their lives? Do they have a desire for it? Because they may have a need for it, but they may not be interested anymore now that they know what it is. That happens sometimes. And if it does, time to end the conversation. It is not time for you to offer it to them anyway. Okay. And then if they have the need and they have the desire, do they also have the resources to get started in your business with you? And not only do they have the resources, but are they willing to use their resources to get started? A lot of people have the money to get started in your business, and yet they'll tell you that they don't. Why? Because they're unwilling to join you. Now, if you follow everything that I've taught you, you will be able to take them from prospect to customer or team builder, where now you can make your commissions. If you skip any one of these steps, you have just multiplied your risk of losing them. You have multiplied your risk of not closing a sale. You have multiplied your risk of, once again, no cash flow coming into your business. Why would you do that? It's only 6 steps. And if you follow it, you're going to get the results you want. And if you keep doing it, you're going to keep getting the results. And that's going to multiply in your favor. Okay. So hopefully that has helped you out today with crypto. I just want to make sure that we can end all of this, crazy chasing people around and popping in their inboxes and stuff and spamming people and scripts and copy paste messages. They just don't work. What people need is to connect with someone real. You're going to have to be yourself. You're going to have to genuinely care about helping other people. And when you go out and you're going about it that way, you're going to be able to get so much better results in your business. And again, if you want even more details and you want to know step by step how to do this, get yourself a workshop ticket, get yourself a membership, bare minimum, get the membership, and I will see you on the inside. So thanks again for hanging out with me, and I will see you back here tomorrow live at 5. Bye.